What's up, season gang? I'm coming to you guys loud, live, and in living color from my bathroom floor. So I just did a thing, and I was finishing up a project that I have been working on pretty much all weekend, and I wanted to come to you guys and bring you another video. I've been MIA for the last week because I took on some additional responsibilities this week, and I had to spend some time, offline. But in doing that, I was watching the Breakfast Club podcast. I saw Mel Robbins, and I'm hoping that everybody knows who Miss Mel Robbins is. But I did run across Miss Mel Robbins, and I picked up her newest book, which is called Let Them. And the Let Them theory is a book about releasing the need to be in control. I don't know if you guys know this about me yet, but I am a control freak. I try to take control of every situation and every scenario. And I have learned, especially here recently, the hard way, that you only have control of yourself and what you've got going. You really don't have the ability to control anybody else. So I decided that one of the things that I needed to do to get my mind right and to change my way of thinking surrounding this whole let them theory, because it's a two-part theory, and I recommend that you read the book because you will let them and then you allow yourself to do something in return. So that is no longer something that you have to burden yourself with. But this is a very good book by Mel Robbins. It's what I'm reading right now. I'm going to come back to you guys later in the week with the 5 books that changed my life. And I think this is going to be number 6 because it is indeed a good book. But one of the theories from a different book that Mel Robbins has, I think it's like the 5-minute ritual or something. But it's having a brain dump and make a list of all the things that you know you need to do, whether you actually will have time to do it or not. You get to dump it out of your brain, and then you don't have to think about it anymore. And then you pick one thing on the list, decide to do that one thing, and scratch it off. And then as things pop in your mind, you continue to add them to the list. There are some things you may never get to, but if it's sticking to you, in the back of your mind, it's going to stay on you. This way, you don't necessarily have to concern yourself with that stuff. You write it on a piece of paper, you dump it out your mind. If you get to it, you get to it. If you don't, you don't. Well, a big part of something that I have been wanting to do for a very long time is to declutter. I want to declutter my room, declutter my bathroom so that the chi and the energy can flow through and I can continue being a creative and doing all the things that I love to do. And so I took that on this past weekend. And baby, I have filled up my trash can and my mom's trash can with a bunch of expired products and makeup and body washes and lotions and mouthwash and all the things that one may collect in their bathroom. And while I was, doing that and doing some cleaning, I ran across some things that have played a really, really important role in my life. And I just wanted to come on and, share it with you guys. So first things first, I used to be an avid couponer. So I have laundry detergent, shower gel, all sorts of things forever and ever. This box are all of the shower gels that remain that have not expired. And I still have a load of them. Lotions and moisturizers and just all sorts of things that I have purchased over a period of time. These things I can still use, and I fully intend to use them before it's all said and done. So this is a box that I have yet to put away. I'm going to be putting it away tonight. I'm going to be closing out this project, and then I'm going to be on to the next thing that's on my list of things that I've dumped out of my brain. The next thing that I ran across, I know many of you know that I talk about my daughter a lot. She is quite the diva. She is the wealthy dream girl. And I used to ask myself, Lord, where did she get all of that from? And I came across this box. And it is a box of jewelry. And in that box of jewelry, I came across some items that I purchased for her when she was a little girl. And now I know, or I remember, why she's quite the little diva that she is. We've got gold bangles, and as you can see how small they are, you know how little she was when she got them. Her very first Pandora bracelet. yet another bangle, and her first little ring. I came across these things. I don't know if she's ever going to have children, but I hope that one day she has a little girl and I get to pass these things to her so she can pass them on to her baby girl, and maybe her baby girl will follow in her footsteps. This is also her Pandora bracelet from when she played college volleyball. Now, why do I have all these things and she don't have them? It's because she left them here when she moved away. I think I might have told you guys in another one of my videos that I have purchased some totes that I am going to take all of Shani, Deja, and Jordan's things, and I'm going to put them away. And even when they decide they want to collect them, they are free to take them with them. All of the things that are special to me and that I hope will continue to be special to them. Now, this one is a doozy. There was a time, guys, in my life where I was a passion parties consultant. Now, passion parties has been gone for just a little bit. I don't know how many of you are familiar, but we sold adult novelties. This is a Stanley toolbox from the Home Depot. And in this toolbox are many of the things that I used to sell that I still have. Now, I don't know if these things still work. It was many, many months ago. My children were little when I did this. But I came across this Stanley toolbox. I have been in this house for 15 years. And I did this prior to moving in this house. But this Stanley toolbox remained in my closet. And I have disposed of the items that were in here that were no longer any good. But I ran across this pen that I got in Vegas because I was one of their top sellers. You guys know it. If I do it, I do it big. So I ran across this toolbox and I just wanted to put it out here because it is going into the garage now, and it's going to house tools and things of that nature, which is what it was meant for in the first place. But I wanted to talk to you guys about that. You guys know that I am the side hustle queen. I have done everything from network marketing to the side hustles that I'm currently doing to this YouTube thing now. So I am always busy doing something. But I kind of wanted to share these phases of my life with you guys. So I'm that mom whose daughter was decked out in gold bangles and rings and things before she could even walk or talk. I used to be an avid couponer, and I still have loads and loads of things. You guys don't even want to know. I filled up my trash can and my mom's trash can with all the stuff that was expired because I saw no point in keeping it if I can't use it anymore. And then when I ran across Stanley here, you know I had to come on and tell you guys all about it. Now, I managed to clean out both of my closets. I cleaned out all of the cabinets under my sink and the drawers, and everything in here is nice and tidy. So much so that I am comfortable sitting on my bathroom floor recording this video with you guys. You know, we tend to collect things that we don't need. If I had $1 for everything that I threw away, I wouldn't have to worry about a side hustle or anything else because I have plenty of money in the trash can right now. Tonight is trash night, or tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning is trash pickup. So my trash cans will be empty. My mom's will be empty on Thursday. And then I'm going to move on to the next thing that I'm going to clean out. And I'm sure there's tons and tons of other things that I'm going to run across that I might want to share with you guys. Now, I said all that to say that there comes a time in our lives when we have to purge things. We got to let go of things. We got to let go of people, and we have to let them be who they're going to be. And we don't have the ability to control everything. We need to control the things that we can control. And I think many times as women and moms and, superwoman and all those things, we want to be in control of every situation, every scenario. We want things to be right for everybody in our lives. And it just doesn't work like that. Sometimes things don't go the way we want them to go. And we have to let go, let them, and let God. And that's what I'm going to encourage you to do. We don't have any control over our elderly parents. We don't have any control over our grown adult children. The only person that we can control is ourselves. And I have decided that the time I spend worrying about, whether or not, my elderly mom is doing too much or if my children are doing what they need to do in the various cities that they live in, as long as everybody is doing what they're supposed to do and they're happy and healthy, I don't need to be in control of it. The only person that I need to be in control of is me. And I am taking charge of my life. I'm going to come back to you guys later on in the week with the 5 books that changed my life. And I'm also going to talk to you guys about the American dream and what that means for most of us, because I think we have a delusional idea of what that American dream is. And we work ourselves and work ourselves and work ourselves trying to reach a certain goal, and sometimes we reach it, sometimes we don't. Or sometimes we fail to celebrate those goals when they do come along. And we don't want to do that. So I missed you guys last week. I hope everybody's doing well. Had a great week. I had a weekend of pretty much being in the house and, getting things cleaned up. And I had a few things that I wanted to share with you guys because I have lived a lot of lives. And I just wanted to share those things with you. And because they still mean so much to me. And there are some things that I don't care, how much clutter I have, I'm just not going to throw away. But I am going to try to use the things I have before I buy any new ones. And I encourage you to do the same. So make sure your notifications are turned on. Your girl is back, loud, live, and in living color. Here to talk to you guys and to bring you along with all the things that are going on. Like I said before, I hope everyone has had a fabulous few days or this week that I've been absent. And don't you worry, your girl will be back with you soon. Have a great evening, everyone. I'm going to wash this makeup off and get ready for bed. Toodles.